Hello everybody, welcome back to another samba lesson. This is our 6th video that we've done now this term, and what we're going to do today, we're going to show you a brand new samba that we haven't ever done before. Okay, so we showed you that new samba raga that we've worked on over the last couple of videos. Today we're going to work on a samba called samba funk. Okay, and this is quite a groovy rhythm. It's got a really nice feel to it. It feels a bit like a drum kit pattern, okay, when you hear the surdos and the snare drum, especially the way the snare drum plays, okay. So we're just going to play it for you. We're going to start with an introduction. We're going to get into the groove. Then I'm going to call and we'll do a little break. The break in this is quite short. We'll go back into the groove and then we'll do a final break to finish, okay. So let's have a listen to this and then I'll start telling you what it's all about. Okay, here we go. Thanks a million, lads. Thank you very, very much. So this is a brand new samba. This is a new one for the two guys here as well. They've not played this one themselves before. So as I was saying, samba funk, it's a very, very funky samba. It's got that nice dum gat, dum gat, dum gat, dum gat. It's got that real kind of drum kit pattern, okay? So we'll just go through what each instrument is playing first of all, okay, and give you an idea of what the rhythms are. We'll start with Rory on the snare drum, on his kaisha. This is a very, very simple pattern, really, really simple pattern. He plays with a click on beat number 1 and then the 2 hands hit on beat number 2. And then he repeats that on 3 and then on 4. So it's just click, snare, click, snare. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see Rory playing that. 3, 4. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and stop. Lovely. Thanks, Rory. Thank you. So that's fairly straightforward rhythm. There's nothing too difficult about that. We click on 1, we hit on 2, and then we just repeat that. That's all we do. Click, snare, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we start up and then we work our way down. Very, very, very simple, okay? Lorcan was doing something a little bit more complicated because he's actually trying to play 2 different surdo patterns as one player. So he's trying to do the job of 2 different patterns. So we'll start with the big surdo. The big surdo, what it would play on its own, would be just a right hand, just a stick on the drum, and then one stick on the drum, and then on the next beat he hits the drum with his hand. So it's just 1, 2, and then 3 he doesn't do anything, and then he plays an and on the drum with the stick, and then hand on 4. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so let's try that. What's the words for this? Bounce up, bounce down, bounce up, bounce down, bounce up, bounce down. Those are the words that are suggested for this rhythm, okay? Let's hear what this one surdo pattern sounds like from Lorcan, please. Here we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Lorcan. Brilliant. So you can hear when the hand hits the drum, it makes a sound. Yeah? It makes a sound. So one stick is all he needs for that rhythm. Now, that's not what he was playing, as you saw when we first started. He was mixing the rhythm from the next drum, the small surdo. We're going to show you what that is now. A bit like what Rory's doing, this clicking of sticks. There's an awful lot of stick clicking in this samba, okay? So the other rhythm, he clicks the sticks 3 times. It goes 1, 2, 3, and then daga daga, Coca-Cola on the small surdo. So it's just 3 clicks and then a Coca-Cola. It's click, 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 Coca-Cola, click, 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 Coca-Cola, click, 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 Coca-Cola, click, 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 Coca-Cola. Let's hear what that sounds like when Lorcan has a go at that. 1, 2, 3, and click, click, click. Click, click, click. Thanks, Lorcan. Thank you. So, we'll now show you what Lorcan was doing. He was trying to put both of the rhythms together at the same time, which is quite a clever thing to do, because there's only 3 of us here, and you all know that samba is made up of lots and lots of different players. There are actually 3 different surdo patterns in this. There's a 3rd drum, but we just can't play 3 different rhythms at the same time with 1 player. So we've just decided to mix 2 of the rhythms, the 2 important rhythms. We're putting them together. And so what Lorcan's going to do now, he's going to use a bit of both rhythms. So the first rhythm was, give us your sticker and I'll just have a wee go. So the first rhythm was 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all we're taking from that, we're not going to worry about what the hand does on the drum. We're just going to use the stick notes. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay? So he's just, those are the only 2 notes he's going to use from that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all he plays from this rhythm. The other rhythm, he's just going to do, the other rhythm was click, click, click. Okay? So what he's going to do, he's going to leave out the very first click, because he's going to hit this drum instead. And then he's going to do the next 2 clicks. So he's going to go 1, click, click, and then he's going to put in the at the top. Okay? So that's what he's playing. He's leaving out the very first note of that rhythm. So you'll hear 1, click, click, 1, click, click, 1, click, click. So remember, he's playing 2 notes from this. 1, 2, 3, and. So he's playing that and as well. So together, his rhythm goes 1, 2, 3, and. Click. 2, 3. Click, click. Click, click. Okay, well let Lorcan play it, okay, because he plays it better than I do. So let's have a listen to Lorcan. 3, 4. Click, click. 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 Thanks a million. So you see how he's playing the two different rhythms together at the same time. Very, very clever what he's doing. So that's how we're able to use one person trying to play two rhythms at the same time. Mixing and matching the best bits of both rhythms, okay? So we'll listen to the two guys just together on their own, and then I'll show you what I was playing on the bells. So remember, Rory just goes up, down, up, down, up, down. We're going to add that to this, and it sounds like a real drum kit pattern, a really funky drum kit, just these two sets of instruments on their own. So here we go. The two lads here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. So that's amazing. You hear how that sounds like. So it sounds like a bass drum on a drum kit, and then the snare drum coming in on the second beat, and the fourth beat, the back beat, is what we would call that in a drum kit pattern. So very, very funky rhythm between these sets of instruments, okay? Now, I was playing the bells in this rhythm. And I was playing on the low bell and the high bell, okay? So the words for this, I'll just go through the words of the rhythm first, okay? Fish and chips, sausage and chips. 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 Let's try and clap that together. Everybody at home, and sure the two boys can clap along with me, so we all get this rhythm together. 1, and say the words. Fish and chips, sausage and chips. 1, 2, 3, go. Fish and chips, sausage and chips. 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 Lovely. So, once you get that into your body and you repeat it and you say it over and over again, let it really sink into your body, then what I'm doing on the bells, pretty simple really. I'm playing everything on the bottom bell apart from the word chips. Whenever I say chips, I hit the small bell. Alright? So that's it. So fish and chips, sausage and chips. So chips is up high. That's the only thing I hit on the high bell is when I say chips. Fish and chips, sausage and 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 chips. Okay, so let's just put the samba rhythms together now, just those, okay? And then we'll talk about the introduction, okay? So let's try that. Here we go. Just those rhythms. 1, 2, 3, 4. you've heard the 3 different rhythms together, okay? And really nice rhythms when they play together. Very funky. Real drum kit style of playing here amongst all the samba, all right? Now, I want to go through the introduction, okay? The introduction, I call at the very beginning. And the guys play it on the 3rd beat, okay? We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. Yes! Okay? We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. Yes! Yeah, let's try that. We'll just do that bit first, okay? Here we go. So it's just timing the word yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. So that's the word yes there, where we all click together. Okay? Let's try that again. 3, 4. We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. Yes! We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. Okay, so we'll get that together on the yes. Let's try that again. 3, 4. We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. 3. Okay, then I do a rhythm on my own. So that's a call then to the next bit. And the next bit goes fish and chips, fish and chips. So, on this fish and chips, Lorcan plays the fish and Rory plays the chips. Fish and chips, fish and chips. Okay, I'm going to play the chips. In fact, everybody in the band plays the chips except the surdos. The surdos plays fish and, everybody answers with chips, okay? Fish and chips, fish and chips. So I'll do the call into that. Fish and chips, fish and chips. Good, let's try that again. Very good. Let's try the whole break, okay? We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. Yes! We can play the break, we can play the break, we can play the break. Yes! Ga 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 ga. Fish and chips, fish and chips. That's the whole introduction for this samba funk, okay? Let's try the whole introduction. So that's how the samba is put together, okay? So we're going to finish off now, play the introduction, and we're going to go into a little bit of the samba, okay? And then we're going to finish with a wee break, which I haven't shown you yet, but we can do that another time. So here we go. Here's samba funk. That's us finished. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. Okay, so that's our samba funk for you. A brand new samba. I'm going to explore a little bit more about that in our next video, okay, another week. So once again, I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is safe, and I hope to see you all soon. I'd like to thank Lorcan again for his great help, and for Rory for his fantastic help as well. I wouldn't be able to do these videos without the 2 lads, so I really do appreciate all their hard work helping me put these little videos together for everybody at Knockavoe. So bye for now everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.